So for tonight's homework, we are going to set up, write, and solve proportions that involve totals. It's very similar to what we've done before. I think you'll pick it up quite quickly. We're going to do 3 example problems together, and then there are 3 homework problems for you below. This sheet is scanned in as a PDF if you wanted to print it and follow along, but you're also welcome to just do this on a separate piece of paper. All right, our first problem. We're conducting a survey of traffic on Summit Road. For every 8 trucks, you count 20 cars. And at the end of the survey, you counted 175 total vehicles. How many of those were trucks? So I taught you every time you set up a proportion to start by indicating what quantities you're comparing. So at first glance, we might say we've got trucks and cars. So trucks over cars. And our first proportion would be 8 trucks for 20 cars. And then this number here, though, is 175. Now, is that trucks or is that cars? Well, it's neither. And so this is a slightly different proportion in that we need to factor in a total. So we're actually going to get rid of this. And even though the 2 things we're comparing are trucks and cars, what we're really going to do is compare trucks to total. So when I set this up as trucks on the numerator and then total vehicles in the denominator, let's see what we get here. So first we've got 8 trucks and there's 20 cars. Well, what's the total amount of vehicles that have gone by here? It's 8 plus 20 equals 28. So I've got 8 trucks for 28 total vehicles. And now when I come to my next piece of information, I've got 175 total vehicles, so the 175 will go in the bottom to line up. It's a total, and my unknown, or X, will be there for trucks. So again, you should be able to, when you write down what quantities we're comparing, you should be able to go across and say, yes, those are the things that match. So trucks, 8 is trucks. The thing we want to find out, number of trucks. Okay, total, were there 28 cars in the initial part of the survey? Yes. Were there 175 vehicles? I'm sorry, 28 vehicles, 175 vehicles. Yes. So let's go ahead and use the cross product. We get 28x equals 8 times 75. We'll divide both sides by 28. I'm going to use my calculator for this. You are welcome to do the same. So 8 times 75 divided by 28, and I'm getting it's 8 times 175. 8 times 175 divided by 28, and I get a nice even 50 trucks. Alright, let's see if we can identify the total first thing in this next problem. So in your class, there are 9 funny-looking kids. You know who you are. For every 3 normal-looking kids. How many kids out of a total of 276 students are funny-looking? So let's start with the thing that we're trying to find out. That's the number of funny-looking kids. And we'll put that on the top. So funny-looking will be my numerator. And then this time, because we have a total number of students, we're just going to put total on the bottom. So first the ratio that we know, 9 funny looking for every 3 normal. So if we want to find the total though, you've got 9 plus 3, that's 12. Okay? And then a total of 276 kids. We're trying to find out how many are funny looking. We can use the cross product here. 12x is equal to 9 times 276. Divide both sides by 12. Again with the calculator, 9 times 276 divided by 12, and I get 207 funny looking kids. And notice the clue. The clue in the problem originally was the word total. So if there's something that seems to total up, then you need to be careful when you set up your proportion and look for an opportunity to use total in your proportion. Okay, last one we'll do together here. At a deli, they sell $450 worth of sandwiches for every $820 of deli meats and cheese sold. At the end of the day, total receipts are $15,000. How much money was made from sandwiches? Okay, so here's this clue, that total receipts, $15,000. That's not sandwiches, and it's not deli meats and cheese. We want to find out how much money was made from sandwiches, so I'm going to put that on the top, sandwich money, out of the total. Okay, so what we know is that $450 for sandwiches. Now then there's another $820 on deli products. So let's add those together. $450 and $820. Okay, so that's a total of $1,270. Okay. We want to find out how much money was made from sandwiches out of the total, which was $15,000. Okay. Cross product. We get 1270x equals 450 times 15,000. Divide both sides by 1270. And we got 450 times 15,000 divided by 1270. So this is about $5,314.96 on sandwiches. We'll check to make sure that it seems logical. Out of the 1270 total, the 450 was about about a third. So this is about a third of the total of 15,000. So it makes sense. So now your three problems that you're going to do for homework are here. Again, they are also saved as a PDF file, but you can also just read them here, pause the video, complete them on a separate paper, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.